Good. I just finished bringing her up.
Thanks, guys. Just the one body?
Yeah, just one so far. We got a witness over there. She saw the car go in.
Is that her?
Yeah, her name's Janice Raglan. She said one person made it out. It was a man. Fled the scene, though. We got a description out. We canvassing the area.
You got a description?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna want to talk to her.
Okay.
Oh, she's just a baby. Got some abrasions on her neck here.
Yeah. Boy said that her seatbelt was still strapped on.
Well, that could be from that. She's on the passenger side.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting any ID or anything like that. Okay, I'm not really seeing much here. Those abrasions on her neck, that definitely could be from the seatbelt. She's trying to struggle to get out of there or something like that, right?
Right.
When the car first hit the water. Let's go talk to your witness. Maybe we can see the car. Can we see the car?
Pretty deep down here.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't see.
We got a truck coming. We're gonna haul it up.
Yeah, it's deeper than you think down there.
Apparently.
They're close. Hi. I understand that you saw this car go in the water, eh?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about that? What time was that?
Just before 3. Yeah. I was walking home from work, from the bar there. I live a couple of blocks from here.
At 3 o'clock, okay.
Yeah. And I passed a car sitting here with its engine running.
How'd you know that, for sure?
I could see the exhaust coming out from it.
Did you get a look inside the car? Did you see who was sitting in there?
The windows were all foggy. But I was just walking past, and I heard the tires screech, and I turned and I saw the car shoot forward into the water there.
The car just drove into the water.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me. So I ran over to the edge and looked over, and I could just see the car going under. Then a few minutes later, I saw somebody come up. So I shouted down, but he disappeared back underwater. And then he came up again, and so I moved to the bank here and climbed up.
So you just saw a guy come up here?
Yeah, I called after him, but he just kept walking.
Okay. How did he look to you? Was he hurt? Was he injured? Or?
I don't know. I called after him, but he seemed like he was in a daze. He just kept walking like a zombie.
Like a zombie?
I didn't know what else to do. I ran back to the bar. I have a key. I used the phone there to call 911.
Gee, good for you. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Okay, just hang on a second. There's going to be want to talk to you, okay? Just hang on.
You know, I've been here for hours already. I just live down the street. They said I could go in the corner, okay?
They did?
Yeah.
Well, all right, okay. All right, just mark down your number for me. Did you call homicide?
They're on their way.
Okay. Might be some other people want to talk to you, and they may have to call you back over here.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I appreciate your cooperation. Thanks very much. Yeah? What? Greenview Golf Course. Okay, well, forget my ignorance. Where is that again? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just got off the phone with the sergeant and vice. He confirmed that Brian Curtis hasn't shown up for work in 3 days.
Nobody's seen him since the coke buy.
Yeah, we got a uniform sitting on his apartment, but he hasn't shown up there either.
Get the landlady to let us in, see if he was in there passed out or overdosed or whatever, but there was no sign of him.
So last we saw of him was by. That's right. He went by Rick's after the deal. We talked for a minute out front of his car.
Nobody's seen Rick since the buy either, by the way.
Did you see Rick hand over the coke to Brian?
No, we think he's still bagging it.
He hasn't been around the American. I've been asking. People say they've seen him, but he's staying away.
The last time we saw his vet, it was parked outside of his own apartment.
Be good to have a word with Rick.
Well, we got him on the wire making the coke buy. You want us to pick him up?
No, just feel him out. We can save the wiretap evidence until we know more about Brian's whereabouts. Okay.
I'll stick around the American. Keep up the front.
Yeah, it's business as usual until we know what's up with Brian.
Good enough.
Hey, listen, if you see Rick, why don't you give us a call? Maybe try and stall him. We'll come after him.
Yeah, I'll try and track him down. Is this the 13th hall?
Well, the one back there was 12.
I'm not seeing any kind of numerical order here whatsoever. I'm losing confidence in this whole thing.
Should have taken a car.
Should have taken a card. Oh, hang on a second. Right up there. See right behind the water here?
Ah,
Damn it.
yeah, they're there.
How you doing? Morning.
Hey,
Miles, what we got going on here?
take a look.
Okay. You kidding me? I want to get a picture of this. I'm thinking this just might be a first.
Yeah. A couple of golfers had a 7:30 tee time. They reported it to the club manager. That's him right over there.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not seeing any golf clubs anywhere.
Yeah, no clubs, and his shoes aren't golf shoes.
Oh, that's for sure. Was this guy moved? Wasn't in the water? Didn't rain last night, and this guy's soaking wet. Look, even his underwear, he's soaking wet.
Yeah,
His
the
clothes.
golfers thought maybe he was passed out, and they took a closer look, saw he was dead. You thinking he drowned?
Well, if he drowned, then somebody had to move him out afterwards. There's somebody else involved.
It's pretty cold last night.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a stretch to see him get hypothermia. Got a bruise in his head, doesn't he?
Maybe he got whacked by a ball.
Oh, what?
I remember when I was a kid, my dad taking me out golfing, thinking he could teach me to caddy for him. First hole, we're standing there, and I hear this zing, and whack, ball hits me right in the back of the noggin.
Are you serious?
Serious.
Nobody yelled for, aren't they supposed to do that?
They might have. It's not like I would have known what it meant.
That's a wild story right there. Okay. These are frozen, man. What's this? Oh, look at this. Got a lighter here. Initials on it. What does that say, LDB?
Yeah.
LDB. Got Flint. It's waterlogged. Okay. I'm gonna talk to, what's he, a captain, manager, what is it?
Yeah, you should talk to him.
Manager? Okay. How you doing? Hi, my name's Dominic Da Vinci. I'm with the coroner service. Do you mind just taking a quick look at my fellow here and just see if you recognize him?
I've already looked. I've never seen him before.
Oh?
He's not employed here, and he's not a member of our club.
Oh, he couldn't have been anywhere else, like in the restaurant, maybe at the lounge, where we go?
No, you'd still have to be signed in.
Oh, you do? No way around that, I guess, eh? So what time do people get off this course at night?
Well, at this time of year, we like to have the golfers in by 4:30 at the latest. No one's
Really?
out after dark.
Really? They don't play at night at all?
No.
What about maintenance guys?
Most of them are off for the season. Any light maintenance is done first thing in the morning, but if anyone had seen anything, they would have reported it.
Oh, of course they would. Okay, well, thanks for your help.
When do you think I'll be able to let the players through?
I think what you meant to say there was, how can you spare your members, your club members, this sort of unsettling experience of seeing death up close and at the same time show some respect for this deceased man here? What do you think?
I'll tell them the 13th is closed for the day.
Oh, perfect. I went on top of that.
Just got a call.
Yeah?
The guys from accident are checking out a car on the road, a ways down the road from here.
Okay.
Driver's missing, but the car's registered to Leon Dean Barrett.
It's LDB. That's LDB. See, it's starting to get connected. This is going to be a good one. Okay, I want to get a look at that. Where'd you say that was?
Around the plates. Registered owner of the car is Harold Stanley Keller, address in Point Grey.
Was it reported stolen? It wasn't. Well, you better get somebody over there then to that address and check it out.
Okay.
All right.
This door is locked.
Yeah, this one is too. And this window's rolled down, and that one's up. You notice that? There you go. The glove compartment's open. Anything that was in there, it'd have floated out.
Got pieces of paper everywhere. Looks like some kind of typed report.
Yeah, you better leave that for Chick. It's pretty fragile.
Hang on a second, I got something here.
What you got there, purse?
Yep. Soaked. Old driver's license. Oh, an ID card from UBC. Ellen DeWitt, that looked like our victim to you?
Ellen DeWitt, that's her.
You got anything in the back there, Leo?
No, we should back out of here to leave the rest of this for Chick.
You want to put a call out to accident investigation?
Yeah, we should give that guy a call. Let him get down here and see if they can figure out what went on with this car.
911 call just came in from a Harry Keller. Says he was in an accident down here.
Harry Keller? As in Harold Stanley Keller? That's a little after the fact. Where'd the call come from?
Same address as the registration. Dispatcher says he seems a little out of it, confused. Want us to bring him down here?
No. Tell the officer to sit with him till we get there. That's about all we can do here.
Zach, I hear this car here is registered to a Leon Dean Barrett, am I right?
Might be. Why are you asking?
Got a good one.
Okay.
Body up here on the golf course. And he's there beside the water hazard, and we found a lighter. No wallet, but it's got initials LDB on it.
On the golf course?
On the golf course. I'm trying to figure the whole thing out now. So what happened here?
Yeah, well, it looks like this car clipped this tree here and then, you know, ended up here against this one, right? Okay.
I seen damage on the driver's side, though. I mean, it's got spun around, so there's more to it than that, isn't there?
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out here, right?
Okay, okay. So what do you think? Maybe he's speeding, lost control. Is there any skid marks by the face?
No, that's not what happened.
It's not? Okay, I'm waiting. What happened?
Well, I'm not sure. I want to comment, you know?
You what?
I mean, if I say something about somebody drinking and driving, you know, next I know, everybody knows about it, right?
Okay, here we go.
And then I'm in it because I thought I could confide in a colleague with a piece of confidential information.
Lenny Banks made his own bet. How am I to blame there?
Because if you could have kept a secret, Lenny Banks wouldn't have had his career destroyed, right?
Yeah, you're just going to believe what you want to believe anyway.
Okay.
It's like into a damn brick wall. Okay, are you going to tell me what happened here? You want to discuss this or no? I'll go back to the office and do something useful. You send me your beautiful report.
No. Early this morning, we got a 911 call about a drunken driver weaving back and forth across the road. Same plate. That was about 3 in the morning.
So that wasn't so tough. Anything developed there?
Now, the uniforms that caught the call couldn't find him, but you say you found him on the golf course?
Golf course. This is a good one, Zach. He's on the golf course. He's naked. He's got his white fronts on, pile of clothes beside him, and a bump on his head. But no other visible. So I'm thinking maybe he got the bump on his head in the accident.
Well, you know, there's no blood in the car or anything.
It's a bump.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe he went through the trees down here, because the golf course is right through there, that fairway, what do they call it? Right through there.
Yeah.
He's looking for help. What do you think?
Well, no. It's better to stay on the road, right? I mean, pretty soon a car's going to go by, right? More likely, he's figuring he's going to get another DWI, right? So he figures he's going to ditch a car, he'll sober up later, right?
Sober up on the golf course?
Yeah, something. Yeah. You got his keys? I want to check the trunk.
Nah, we didn't get any keys.
His keys weren't on him?
No.
You check his pockets?
Yes, Zach, I checked his pockets. Okay. Let's go down through there. Let's retrace the steps. You want to do that? And see where he might have got into that water hazard, this idiot?
Yeah, okay.
All right. You're not ashamed to be seen with me, are you?
Keep going.
What was your relationship with Ellen DeWitt?
She was my student. She attended 2 of my commerce lectures at UBC.
You were her teacher.
Yes, her professor.
What prompted you to leave the scene after your car went in the water?
I don't know. I must have been in shock. My memory is pretty foggy. I woke up here is all I remember.
You don't know how you got home?
I remember walking. Maybe I walked the whole way, but I did call 911 as soon as I woke up.
What can you remember leading up to the accident?
I remember being in the car with Ellen, talking.
Why were you parked by the water with one of your students?
We were talking. Looking out the window, talking, that's all.
And the motor was running?
Yes. It was a bit chilly outside, and I had started it up and turned the heat on, and we were talking, and suddenly the car started to move forward. It just started to roll by itself.
You didn't take it out of park?
No.
Okay, so the car started rolling, and then what did you do?
I guess I must have panicked, because I went to put the brake pedal on, but I put the gas down instead, and suddenly we took off, and we were over the edge and into the water. It all happened so fast. I mean, the car was filling up with water. It was dark. It was murky. It was cold.
How did you get out?
I think through the window.
You said the motor was running because it was cold. Why would you have the window open?
don't know. I mean, the window must have been open because that's how I got out.
I'm still not clear as to why you left the scene.
I don't know. I know it's completely inexcusable, but I promise you I cannot remember.
Were you drinking last night?
Yes, 2 or 3 glasses of wine with dinner.
You got any problem taking a breathalyzer test?
No, not at all.
A university professor and his student parked by the water in the middle of the night.
A little late night tutorial. I don't buy that about the car rolling on its own.
Kyle let us know if it was mechanical. In the meantime, we can charge him with leaving the scene, see if that shakes anything out of him.
Yeah, we could, but let's let him stick with the story for a while. See how it holds up.
So we found him. His clothes like that. Huh?
He must have been pretty hammered just to fall in the water.
Oh, hammer could he have been to get through that briar patch we just come through? That's no walk in the park over there.
Yeah, and then what? He gets up here and just decides to go skinny dipping or something?
I don't know. What's happened?
Hey, we contacted Barrett's wife.
Oh, yeah?
We're separated.
Really?
She gave us a description and matches the victim.
Yeah? Okay, separated. Where does he stay?
He's a musician, plays in a band. He's been staying with the drummer, Casey Albrecht.
Is that the address right there? Really? Hey, thanks a lot.
Can you ride to your car?
No, I'm okay. I think I'll just,
Hey, I need a lift.
Thanks, Seth. If you find out his keys, will you let me know right away?
Yeah.
Musician. Apparently Rick's freaking out all over town saying somebody ripped off that dope I sold him.
Oh, yeah? Anybody saying who did the deed?
Not hearing anything, but it couldn't have happened too long after we did the deal.
We saw him talking to Brian about an hour after that. Outside the apartment, he came down to the street.
Right, well, it sounds like it was pretty quick after that, apparently.
Or maybe the same time.
You know, Rick might be looking at you for this. You want to watch yourself.
Well, I guess if I sold him the dope and I knew that he had it, he could be looking at me for the rip.
Where'd you talk to him?
He just called me from his apartment. You might be able to still catch him there.
Thanks. Rick Prentice?
Yeah?
Vancouver Police. Can we talk to you for a minute?
What's going on?
You know Brian Curtis?
Probably know him from when he arrested you a few times.
Yeah, Brian, I know him. Why, what's up?
When's the last time you saw him?
I don't know, I don't remember.
It's important to us that you remember.
I don't know, a couple weeks.
We understand it was just a couple of days ago. Somebody saw you talking to him outside the apartment here.
Yeah, that's right. He was just going by, I was just going in.
He give you any indication what he was doing in the neighborhood?
No, he's always driving around here.
What's your relationship to him?
He busted me a few times, hassles me all the time.
Are you his informant?
Informant? No, I'm not an informant. Is that what he told you?
All right, here's my card. If you happen to see Brian, give me a call, okay? He won't know you phoned in a tip, but we need to track him.
All right. You guys are homicide detectives?
Yeah, that's right.
Did he kill somebody? Is that why you're here?
Well, we can't discuss that with you. You got the number there. Just give us a call. We'd appreciate it. Okay?
Absolutely not. There was nothing inappropriate going on at all.
So you're saying you had no romantic or sexual relationship with Ella DeWitt?
None whatsoever.
And taking her out to dinner then, that was strictly on a professional level?
Ellen had just been accepted into our graduate program, and that's a major accomplishment, and I invited her to dinner.
Okay, well, tell me, Professor, do all the students that get into your program, you take them all out to dinner?
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact.
We know that you had a couple of glasses of wine. What about Ellen? Was she drinking?
Yes, I think she might have had one. Yes.
Okay, after dinner, you went down to the dock. What for? What were you doing?
We were talking, that's all. Nothing more.
Nothing more.
Look, I know what you're thinking, and it is without foundation. She was an intelligent young woman with a brilliant future ahead of her.
Okay, Professor, but there's still one thing that's bothering me. You're sitting at the dock in the car. You've got the emergency brake on, or maybe you don't have the emergency brake on, but the car just starts rolling forward. That doesn't make sense.
I can't explain it. It's never happened before.
And not only that, the doors are locked. Why is that?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. You didn't lock them?
No. No, not consciously. I mean, I might have. I don't know.
Professor, there seems to be a lot of things that you don't know or you don't remember.
Look, I'm sorry, all right? It was a terrible, tragic mistake. But that's all it was. It was a mistake, an accident.
Why don't we go over it again?
Wow, look at these places. Eh? Where are we going?
Ellen is 404. Man, this place is nicer than my place. This girl has a hyperactive email. There's all sorts of correspondence on here.
Yeah? You got the professor on there?
Oh, yeah, he's here. Mostly school assignments. It's a little flirtatious, but I think it's more style than content.
Well, this girl is incredibly organized. I mean, she has all her assignments in here. It looks like it's going all the way back to high school. It was all top marks. Oh, here's something addressed to Professor Keller. Got a stamp on it. But it's not sealed. She was just getting ready to mail it, maybe.
She was going to mail it. Why would she mail it versus email it?
I don't know. Good question. Oh, here we go.
You got something there?
Well, obviously modesty wasn't her strong suit. She took these herself in the mirror.
Hello? Casey? Hey, Casey Albrecht?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Dominic Da Vinci. I'm with the coroner service.
You hear about Leon? His wife called, told me about the accident.
Okay.
Do you know what happened?
Well, working on it. Is that a good time? Can you answer a few questions for me?
Yeah. You want a beer?
No, I'm good. Very good. It's a nice kit you got here. My brother used to play. So had the Gene Krupa records. I'd play along with Buddy Richards. Drove my mother nuts.
More into the Keith Moon end of things.
Moon the Loon, huh?
Yeah, well, that's right.
Yeah? Yeah, me too. Are you guys you gonna play tonight?
Well, my manager's a real prince, said it was too late to cancel.
What?
We'd have to pay him if we did. We're gonna miss Leon.
You guys played together a long time, did you?
Yeah, since my first band in high school. I always figured someday we'd be big.
Oh. All right, so, I understand lately he's been staying with you. Did you see him last night?
Yeah, we rehearsed till about 1:30. After that, I headed home. I thought he'd do the same.
Okay, what were his habits? We might have stumped on.
Well, I mean, he's been known to take advantage of the longer bar hours, but, I don't know. He was trying really hard to stay in the wagon.
Did you have a drinking problem?
Oh, occupational hazard, I guess.
Yeah?
He's even doing AA.
Is he doing the whole 12-step thing? Is he going to meetings and everything?
It was supposed to be at 1 last night, but we went late.
I went late. Yeah. I know the name of that tune. Okay. What time are you starting tonight?
10.
Yeah?
You should come back and catch a set.
I just might do that, too. Well, thanks. I'm sorry about your friend.
Thank you.
Okay. Have a good show.
Your relationship with Ellen was strictly professor-student.
It was.
Those were addressed specifically to you, Professor.
That doesn't mean anything. I mean, these photos came from her, right? I didn't ask her to take them.
Well, why do you think she would send them to you then?
Ellen was in love with me.
Okay. How did that start?
She had a crush on me. It happens.
You didn't do anything to help that along? Spend a little extra time with her, make her feel a little special? She was a beautiful, intelligent young woman.
No, on the contrary, I actually resisted her advances.
You're saying she was coming on to you?
Absolutely. Ellen was a strong-willed young woman, and when she wanted something, she went after it.
And she wanted you.
Yes.
And you never reported this?
Well, it would be a rare situation for a faculty member to make a complaint against a student. I would be starting a fire that I couldn't put out.
So, you were on the job when you made that 911 call then, were you?
That's right, yeah.
Hey, do you sell alarms?
Not personally, but I can set you up with a quality system.
Yeah, because I've been thinking about investing in this system.
Yeah, well, world's change. Everybody wants to protect themselves.
Everybody tells me their alarm goes off sometimes for no reason.
Well, 99% of false alarms are human error.
Can we get back to the drunk driver? Can I do it? Right? So you were working, well, why don't you just tell me what happened there?
I was doing my rounds, and I saw a guy weaving all over 16th Ave, and he was all over the road.
What time was this guy weaving all over 16th Avenue?
I'd say 3 a.m.
3?
Because I just finished my 2:45 check of wholesale computer depot, and I was on my way to the other location, so yeah, 3 a.m.
Yeah,
it's a good thing there was no other vehicles on the road.
Yeah. Which way was he headed?
East.
You were going the same direction, right?
Yeah, but I got off at Blenheim, though. I figured that the cops would eventually catch up with me.
Right.
You heard what happened?
No.
I found a car just past the golf course up there and had an accident.
Well, that was bound to happen. That's why I made the call.
Yeah, good thing.
Anybody hurt?
Well, it was a single vehicle accident, so the driver left the scene and he died later. Right?
He died?
Yeah.
Yeah, he died.
Huh. At least nobody else was killed.
That's true.
I gotta start my shift, so if there's anything else.
No, not really. That was really big help. Thanks.
Thanks.
Jack Pierce.
I thought I made it clear to you guys I have nothing to say.
We were just a little bit curious to know if you were aware of the fact that Brian Curtis has been missing for 3 days.
Missing? What do you mean?
Would you mind if we came in for a minute to discuss this?
I don't think that's a very good idea.
Look, whether you choose to admit it or not, we believe you're having problems with Brian Curtis, that he was extorting money from you.
Yeah, and I told you that was totally false.
Yes, you did. And now would be the time to tell us what really happened. You know, clear all that up.
Nothing happened. Guys, you got bad information.
Where were you last Thursday, Jack?
Last Thursday, I worked late.
How late?
I don't know, 11 o'clock maybe, and I came back here, and my girlfriend Brenda can confirm that.
Okay, that'd be good. Is she in right now?
No, she isn't.
Do you know what time she'll be back?
When she gets home, I'll have her give you a call.
We like that.
Thanks.
Poor Harry.
You don't sound surprised or even shocked, Professor Camille.
Well, quite frankly, I'm neither.
Why is that? Did Professor Keller have a reputation for this sort of thing?
Not at all. If anything, it was the opposite. But I really don't feel comfortable discussing this with you. It betrays a confidence. So if you'll excuse me, I have a lot of work.
Professor, this is a homicide investigation. I strongly advise you to cooperate.
Don't make Professor Keller's problem your problem by obstructing an investigation. If he revealed information that is relevant, we need to know.
Ah. Look, Harry told me he slept with Ellen DeWitt.
He was having a sexual relationship with her.
My understanding is that it happened once. It was a moment of weakness is how he described it.
And you believe that?
We all have our moments, some a lot worse than others. Harry was in a very tight spot there.
So he was having a personal relationship with her.
He tried to break it off. He's not a fool. He knew his career was on the line.
Tried to break it up, but why didn't he do it then?
She wouldn't let him go. She threatened to report him to the university if he didn't continue seeing her. I'm telling you, he felt trapped. He felt he had to do something.
He said that to you? He felt he had to do something?
Yes. I advised him to ignore Ellen, make a clean break, and if she continued to hound him, to take the matter up with the proper authorities.
Did he take your advice?
Well, you and I are here having this conversation, so I guess not.
So hypothermia. Well, that's hardly a surprise, since we find him on the golf course, all his clothes off beside him.
Paradoxical undressing.
Paradoxical undressing. What's that again?
Your body temperature drops and the brain gets confused and your clothes start to feel like they're burning against your skin.
Right. You're freezing to death and can't wait to get your clothes off.
Yeah. Well, female hypothermic victims sometimes get mistaken for sexual assault cases.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, what about alcohol?
He'd been drinking. How much I won't know until Tox gets back, but Between the booze, getting wet, and the cold weather we had last night, it wouldn't have taken that long for his body temperature to drop.
Right.
I mean, it's only a matter of a few degrees before hypothermia sets in.
Okay. And the bruise?
That's pre-mortem. You said he was in a car accident?
That's where I thought he might have got it.
Well, the contusion would be consistent with that type of injury. It's minor, though. Getting wet was the problem.
Our girl here. Hello. Are you Danielle?
Yes.
I'm Detective Shannon. This is my partner, Detective Williams.
Hi. You called us about Ellen DeWitt?
Yeah, I heard about the investigation. I mean, everybody's talking about it on campus. But I don't think anyone has a clue what Ellen was really like.
Were you a friend of hers?
We used to be roommates.
When was this?
Last year. I mean, at first I thought she was one of the nicest people that I'd ever met. But then it got weird.
How do you mean weird?
Well, it wasn't like she was hitting on me or anything. She was just creepy. It's like we couldn't just be friends. We had to be best friends, only friends. I mean, in her mind, we had to do everything together. Finally, I couldn't take it anymore, and so I left.
And that ended it?
No, I wish. If I went anywhere, she'd show up like clockwork. I told her to leave me alone, but she wouldn't listen. And then the phone calls started.
She was harassing you?
Yeah, I even tried changing my number, but she found out the new one somehow. And then the calls got weirder. Sometimes she wouldn't even say anything, but I knew it was her.
Did you feel threatened or in any kind of danger?
It was hard to tell with Ellen, you know, how far she'd take it. Look, I came forward because I feel sorry for Professor Keller. I know what it's like to have Ellen on your case.
So you think it was Ellen that was stalking the professor?
I'm not sure exactly what was happening, but if anyone was the stalker, it was Ellen.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Has he got a witness?
Yeah, just right up here. Uniforms did a canvass of the area. They found this guy. He saw something the other night.
Nice job, nice job.
Mr. Quine, this is Dominic Da Vinci. He's the coroner.
Hi.
Thanks very much.
I've heard of you.
Well, good things, I hope.
Goodness.
Okay, so I understand.
Over here?
Okay, Doc, okay. He wants us to go on there. What did you see from your property the other night, then?
Well, we have a raccoon problem in the neighborhood.
Oh,
and I think
raccoons?
they come over from the park.
Okay.
They're a real pain in the ass. Anyway, I hear a big crash. It's my garbage cans going over. I know it's the raccoons, so I come out here to scare them off. And that's when I hear honking on the road back here.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't light up, so I come and take a look.
Take a gander out here.
All right. Yeah, this is the street. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm standing here, and I can see it's a 4x4 that's making all the noise. It's coming down the hill, honking at this car. At first, I thought maybe they know each other, but then it starts to look like that the other guys try to force the car off the road.
He's trying to force the guy off the road. Are you sure about that?
I'm positive. The truck pulled up alongside him.
Yeah.
The car tried to move over, but the truck just kept crowding him.
And who won it?
I don't know. I lost sight of them when they passed that stop sign right there.
Oh, yeah. Could you describe the car?
It's a little red car.
Yeah, tell me about the 4x4.
Oh, that's a lighter color, say silver gray. Oh, looked pretty new. It had dark lettering, something on the side.
Like a company name or something like that, eh?
Like a logo or some kind of animal.
Like a dog?
Maybe a dog.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hold on.
Did you see anything else? Maybe you heard something? Did you hear the collision when it occurred down there?
No, I went back inside.
You did? Oh. You didn't bother to report that to the police or anything, eh?
I didn't really think too much about it. Figure it was none of their business.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for your help here, man.
See you, Mr. Quine.
You're
Thank
most
you.
welcome. See you
Okay,
again.
goodbye.
What happened?
How they just found Barrett's keys at the bottom of the water hazard.
Isn't that great? I told you this was a good one.
How many times do we have to go over this?
As many times as it takes for us to get it clear in our minds. So let's go over the final dinner again. Ellen suggests dinner, and you accept. Not only do you accept, you pay, and the dinner is at a romantic location, whether you meant it to be or not.
I agreed to dinner because it was supposed to be the last dinner. It was supposed to be the last time.
You said Ellen only had one glass of wine to drink. That's not true.
Well, we talked to the waitress who served you, and there were 5 Bloody Marys on your credit card, along with the wine and the dinner.
Ellen's autopsy report said that her stomach was full of tomato juice.
She must have ordered those. I don't recall.
So she sauced up, and then you go park at the waterfront?
We parked, and I told her that if she persisted, I was going to be going to the authorities. That even if necessary, I would obtain a restraining order.
But then miraculously, it proved unnecessary because she agreed to leave you alone.
Believe me, I was as surprised as anyone.
Did you really think she was going to leave you alone? After all, you're telling us that she put you through.
I chose to believe her at the time.
You don't think she was just trying to tell you what she thought you wanted to hear?
I suppose that's possible, but I interpreted it as her finally getting the message that now that it was clear it was completely over, that maybe we could just be friends.
You could be just friends. Okay, Professor, there's still one thing that's bothering me. It's the so-called accident where the car just rolls forward. I'm having a very hard time believing that, Professor, you see, because our investigators are telling us that your car is in perfect shape. They can't find a thing wrong with it.
It was an accident. Do you think if I had that moment again, I wouldn't hit the brake pedal instead of the gas?
Whatever your story, Professor Keller, we're not impressed with your efforts to ignore Ellen.
She was not easy to ignore, believe me.
And you didn't try, because you didn't break it off. You didn't refuse to see her again.
She was still my student. She was still paying for her education. I had an obligation.
I don't think you believe that.
I did not kill Ellen. It was an accident. It was a terrible accident. And look, I'm already paying for it.
You're paying for it?
I've been suspended from my job. I'm probably going to be fired. This whole thing's going to be hanging over me the rest of my life.
Okay. Crown Counsel believes there's enough evidence to support a charge of first-degree murder.
All right, works for me.
Me too.
Nobody's seen or heard from Brian. It's really weird. Kind of nice for a change, but weird.
So what are people saying?
I don't know. Everybody's talking about some coke deal with him and Rick and Kenny Bell that went sideways.
Who's saying that?
I don't know, Rick. He thinks Brian ripped him off or something.
So you're thinking that maybe Rick could have gotten rid of Brian?
No, not Rick.
So then who?
I don't know, and I don't care. He's gone. That's all that matters to me. I just hope he doesn't come back.
Yeah, well, that's not helping us.
I'll keep my ears open, let you know if I hear anything.
That would be good.
Hey.
Hey.
You see a set of keys in here?
No, sorry.
Klotchko, right?
Yeah. What's your name?
Shannon.
Right, I knew that. You're still working homicide, right?
Yeah. You still on bicycle patrol?
No, not anymore. I'm trying to move up.
You got a funny way of going about it.
Huh?
You're not making a lot of friends in the department, Klotchko.
What are you talking about?
This play that you're trying to run on Da Vinci, the OD thing, you're overreaching yourself.
Da Vinci send you over here to have a little talk with me? A little old school muscle, maybe?
Da Vinci's a good guy. This crap you're spreading around about him, it's all bull. And you know it.
Well, that's one opinion.
No, it's more than one opinion. Now, you may have one friend high up, but I got a whole lot of friends down here.
Get out of here. This is a joke.
No, it's no joke, and don't piss me off, Charlie. You'll be on bike patrol for the rest of your damn career.
Hey, Mr. Partridge, thanks very much for coming so quick.
What can I do for you? Your secretary didn't tell me what this is all about.
Oh, she didn't?
No.
Oh, I just wanted to go over about a little bit more about that 911 call you made the other night, okay?
Right. I don't know else I can tell you.
Really? Okay. Well, there's been some developments here. I got a witness now. And the witness was just living back up here, and he heard a lot of honking and tooting of horns the other night, eh?
Yeah?
His house just on top, over that hill, just can't quite see it. But he heard all the honking. When he came outside, you know what he told me he saw? He saw you trying to force Mr. Barrett's car off the road.
No, it wasn't me.
Yeah, it was you. It was definitely you. Because when he came outside to see what all the honking was about, he has to come out a side door of his property, and it's right on this road, great view. And he described a silver 4x4 just like yours, with a little donkey on the side just like yours, trying to run a car just like Mr. Barrett's off the road.
I made a 911 call, that's it. That's all I did.
That was the right thing to do. You should have just left it there, shouldn't you?
He's getting all turned around. I have no idea how that guy ended up dead, but if you ask me, he only has himself to blame for it.
It's got you to blame for it. It's got you to blame for it, Partridge. If you hadn't run him off the road and chased him into that, and chased him across into the golf course, thrown his damn keys down in that water hazard down there, he wouldn't have plunged in there and got hypothermia.
Are you done? Do you mind?
Oh, come in. Okay, it's official. We got an idiot. I'll just get the cops on the line. Oh, Helen, how you doing? Yeah, it's me. What are you doing right now?
Paulie and the Sons take on the